What's up, world? Welcome back to Radical Investors, where we talk about stocks, crypto, NFTs, and all the ways how to get to the money. I'm Wasim.
I'm Ahmed.
Today we're talking about DAOs in crypto. What are they, how to get involved, and most importantly, how to make money in DAOs.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to our channel. If it's the first time that you're with Radical Investors, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. When you do that, it lets other people know that you're enjoying this content. It helps them find this alpha. That's what we want to do. We want to grow and take this information to as many people as possible.
Yeah, guys, on our channel, we're all about 10x minimum plays, whether it's crypto, whether it's NFTs, whether it's stocks. We are here for you to provide you with that alpha. So make sure you bless that subscribe button.
So today we're talking about DAOs. What does DAOs stand for, Ahmed?
Yeah, so DAOs stand for Decentralized Autonomous Organizations. And you want to read off what it is?
Yeah, so the official definition of that. So Wikipedia defines a DAO as an organization represented by rules encoded as a transparent computer program, controlled by the organization's members and not influenced by central governments. As the rules are embedded into the code, no managers are needed, thus removing any bureaucracy or hierarchy hurdles. That's what a DAO is.
Yeah.
On the official books. That's the definition of a DAO. Basically, what that means is a group of people get together for usually some type of goal, right?
Right.
And you hard code rules that kind of govern the space. Right, so there isn't a leader most of the time.
Right, that has to make the decisions.
That has to make the decisions.
Yeah.
There's usually voting protocols, and what that does is you guys can move in unison, or a group of people can move in unison to achieve a certain type of goal. An example of that would be the Constitution DAO. So about 3 weeks ago, a group of people came together and they said, hey, a version of the Constitution is coming up for sale. It would be awesome if we could basically crowdfund the thing,
right,
and own it as a collective,
right?
And we can decide what museums it goes to, and we can do all that beautiful stuff.
And I think that was a great representation of what crypto could do, right? I think
exactly.
So
with that DAO, they raised about $40-something million, and
over the course of like 10 days.
Over 10 days, right? $40 million in 10 days, guys.
Amazing.
That's absolutely incredible, right?
Yeah.
From strangers, people that didn't know each other. From there was no actual manager of the crowdfund, or there was no manager of the DAO at the time. It was just a group of people that came together with one idea. They came a little bit short of buying the Constitution.
Their strategy was wrong, which they set a target price of what they were, the highest price point of what they were willing to pay.
Yeah.
And basically, funny enough, the
guy from Citadel.
The guy from Citadel.
Ken Griffin. Boo.
We
hate that guy. Just evil.
And I'm sure he did this intentionally, right, to buy
evil.
this. But so he outbid the DAO. Definitely going forward. I mean, this was like one of the first real DAOs trying to do this in such a public manner, right? A lot of times we see.
So why are DAOs important, right? What this new world that we're entering, this new space that we're going into, why are DAOs going to play a critical role in that?
I mean, the awesome thing is the fact that it's decentralized, right? So you have the ability for several people to. For power not to be just wielded with one person, right? That can work in certain projects where you have a founder that's created something and is basically having people kind of ride their ship. But there are collective approaches, there's collective targets, there's collective ideas that people can wrap around that don't really need a leader.
Right. No,
I think one of the biggest examples of where we could see this going into is in sports franchises.
Yeah, and there's a DAO right now called Kraus House that's looking to buy a NBA basketball team. They're targeting the New Orleans Pelicans, and they're looking to raise enough capital. They're actually one of the biggest DAOs out there right now, the most active DAOs, because everyone wants to be a owner.
NBA owner,
right? So it would be incredibly cool. I don't know how successful they will be with sports franchises, because with sports franchises you need buy-in from the other owners, which might create a hurdle. But it's just really, really cool that a whole bunch of people have come together with a set goal. And it's not just about the beauty of DAOs is, yes, there's investment DAOs and DAOs that are looking to, create some type of investment vehicle, like owning a basketball team. There's people that look to have a goal of owning a piece of the Constitution and raising capital to do that. But there's also DAOs that are just community based, right? And there's something called the developer DAO, of a whole bunch of people that are mostly Web 2 developers. So developers, based on mobile app developers and web app developers. And they created a DAO specifically so they can learn and create projects for Web 3. Web 3 is what we refer to the crypto space. So amazing things are happening. And, we talk so much about getting involved. A lot of times these DAOs, are free to enter. Right. They're free to learn. There's so much information that's going in, that's being traded between people in these DAOs, that you don't necessarily have to just always, invest in something. You can invest with your time.
Right.
And there's a lot of people just really giving energy in this space, and you really want to get involved with DAOs. We've been even thinking about the possibilities of how we can participate, what we can create, and there might be something in the future that radical investors do. We have so many interests in so many different spaces, so there might be something that we do, but we really, really want to encourage you guys to get involved in DAOs. Find a DAO, create a DAO that really spikes your interest, because I promise you will not be sorry.
Yeah, it all goes back to just being curious and staying curious. That's where the big radical wins are. Always new spaces are always just free for alls, and just barriers, low barriers to entry until, at a certain point it doesn't. But when you have new technology that's so early, it's definitely going to serve you well if you just stay curious and you just jump in and just see what's going on and see what conversations are taking place and partaking in those conversations, and seeing if you can find a DAO that's for you. If not, you can create one yourself.
Exactly. It doesn't really take that much to create a DAO. Yeah. And the interesting thing is we're seeing decentralized organizations, and really they're ways. The DAOs are ways to organize humanity, right? And it's no coincidence that we're seeing these new ways that human beings are trying to organize themselves, as democracies are being challenged around the world. Governments are starting to reveal themselves to be, really corrupt throughout the world, the Western world, the global South, the Eastern world, all over the place. You're starting to see that these governments are really corrupt, and oligarchs own these governments. So it's no coincidence that projects and technology is coming about just to allow human beings to organize themselves in different ways. It's quite interesting times that we live in, and it provides us tons and tons of opportunity.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to bring you more videos about DAOs. We might even bring up some actual DAOs that we are interested in ourselves, or might be a great opportunity for you guys to join in on. And
as always, guys, happy hunting. We will catch you on the next one.
Peace.